In this video, we're going to be looking at types of quadrilateral. And by quadrilateral, we mean a four-sided shape. So our first quadrilateral we're going to be looking at is the rectangle. Now, the rectangle has two pairs of equal length sides. So these two are equal, and then these two are equal. So remember, we use these dashes to show that two lines are equal. And if you've got more than, say, one pair of equal sides, you're going to have to use two dashes to show that two other sides are equal. Our first property, two pairs of equal length sides. Another property of rectangles is that all the angles are 90 degrees. Now, we have got a special type of rectangle. When all the sides are equal, we get a square. So a square is actually a special type of rectangle. So when all the sides are equal length, we get a square. The second sort of quadrilateral we're looking at is what we call a kite. Now here are our symbols for equal length are already drawn on. So we're saying those two sides are equal, and then these two sides are equal. So like the rectangle, it has two pairs of equal length sides. But unlike the rectangle, not all the angles are 90 degrees. However, these two angles here are equal. So it has one pair of equal angles. Our third sort of quadrilateral is a parallelogram. Now, in a parallelogram, what we have is two pairs of parallel sides. So we show they're parallel by using these arrows. So the top line and the bottom line are parallel, but also the two diagonal lines here and here are also parallel. So like we did with the dashes for the rectangle, we're going to use one arrow to show that the top and bottom are parallel, and two arrows to show that the left and right lines are parallel. So, properties, two pairs of parallel lines. Now, that does mean we have two pairs of equal angles. And finally, the lines that are parallel are equal. The lines that are parallel with each other are equal. So in our example, This top line here has an equal length to this bottom line here, and this left line here is equaling length to this right line here. Like with the rectangle and square, a special sort of parallelogram, when all the sides are equal, is called a rhombus. So when all the sides are equal, we get a rhombus. Now, the final quadrilateral we're going to be talking about is a trapezium. Now, with a trapezium, the one kind of big property is that it has one pair of parallel lines. Or sides, I should say. So in this example, the top and the bottom are our parallel sides. But unlike the parallelogram, this side here is not parallel to this side here. So we don't get any of the other properties that the parallelogram